16 I receive the flu vaccine every single year. Getting an influenza vaccination is good for practically everyone, but especially for folks with existing heart disease and cardiovascular failure. The flu shot has been recently shown to offer prevention of new-onset atrial fibrillation. Jason Guichard, MD.
17 I eat berries every day. Studies show that berry intake increases heart health. Berries have natural antioxidants, such as nutritional vitamin C and E, and anthocyanins, the pigments that provide berries their color, both these styles which help the heart. The Kuopio Ischemic Heart Problems Risk Factor Study confirmed significantly lower cardiac fatalities in men who got 400 grams of berries each day. The Iowa Women's Wellness Study of 1,000 women showed significant lowering of cardiac mortality with blood intake over 16 years. Berries have been shown to increase the factors that lead to cardiovascular disease such as high LDL lipid disorders, low HDL cholesterol, and high blood sugar. And so I eat fresh or iced berries every day. Nitin Kumar, MD, gastroenterologist, and expert in cardiometabolic risk at the Bariatric Endoscopy Institute.
18 I make time for my friends and loved ones. The quality and volume of your social human relationships has been linked to overall health and a lower exposure to possible loss of life. Heart disease has recently been associated with stressful life events and social stress, job strain, and mental distress at any point in life, all things that good friends and family can sort out. Jason Guichard, Maryland.
19 I exercise consistently. We all know exercise is among the finest things you can do to protect your heart, so why is it so hard to adjust to it In my youth we were athletic and an extremely regular exerciser. As we were raised and became more busy, I only exercised erratically, telling myself that I actually would someday when I actually convey more time. However, I continued to exercise only if it was convenient, or my timetable allowed, or perhaps the stars were properly aligned. After many fits and starts, we finally accepted I would never be less occupied. I just needed to reprioritize exercise. So for the last 6 or 7 years I have already been very regular about exercising most days of the week in the morning. Even when work stress wall mounts, deadlines loom, life gets busy, I maintain my workout routine. My personal steady exercise schedule has proven a fantastic stress management strategy and a wonderfully energizing way to get started on each day. Joseph A. Kraft, 3, Maryland, FACC at the Center Health Middle.
20 I get regular heart screenings. Obtaining a basic screening test called a coronary calcium mineral CAT scan enabled me personally to determine whether I used to be developing early heart disease. These are other heart disease tests you might not know about. This enables me to make an informed decision as to whether lifestyle alone with diet and exercise is enough to safeguard my heart or whether more aggressive medical remedy is needed. Glenn Wealthy, MD.
21 I make sure you get lots of vitamin D. Vitamin D deficiency is extremely common in the United States, and studies have demonstrated that low vitamin D levels are significant predictors of cardiac death, cardiovascular attack, and stroke. Low vitamin D is also associated with heart disease and blood sugar, which are risk factors for cardiovascular system disease. Have your doctor check your vitamin M levels and supplement it up to normalcy with high doses if needed, and then keep your level with sunshine, dairy, or supplements. Nitin Kumar, MD.
22 I know my personal risk factors. I have never used to smoke, consume a balanced diet, and exercise as best I can because I realize these are relevant to my individual risk of heart disease. But every person is unique with differing exposures to center disease and stroke risk factors, so it's important to get assessed, which means you can really know what your personal risks are and take appropriate steps to deal with them. Alan 2. Hirsch, MD, Professor of Medicine in the Heart Division at the University or College of Minnesota Medical College.
23 I spend some time in outdoors, in nature. Recently I understood I used to be indoors too long, so I prescribed myself a hike. This nature compromise relieves stress and allows me to get calciferol from the sunshine, both that have been shown in studies to lower your risk of heart problems. Manyata, MD, with internal medicine doctor in Los Angeles.
24. I skip simple carbs. To protect my heart as well as prevent diabetes and prevent some cancer, I avoid addictive glucose such as pasta, grain, HFCSSYRUP15144 and bakery. Instead I eat a lot of fruit and slim protein and ensure we substitute quinoa and fruit and vegetables for processed carbs that are heavy in calorie consumption and activate the habit-forming part of the brain. Bruce Roseman, Maryland, family physician and writer with the Addicto-Carb Diet.
25. I take a supplement, K2 supplement. Recent studies indicate that vitamin K2 is critical to cardiovascular system health. It works by shuttling calcium into your bones rather than letting the calcium clog your arterial blood vessels. In addition, there are studies which reveal that vitamin K2 can reverse coronary calcification, the disease that triggers blockage of your arteries. Adam Splaver, Maryland.
26. I do powerful aerobics. Vigorous aerobic exercise is key to heart health. Strength training is also good, but frequent, powerful, prolonged aerobic exercise reduces blood vessels pressure, increases good lipid disorders, HDL, reduces bad lipid disorders, LDL, and triglycerides, and also stabilizes blood sugar. I try to do a 45-minute session practically every day in which I burn about 750 calories. If you're not conditioned, you have to work up to that level, but everyone can always do a little more than what they have already done. Paul W. Langevin, MD, Overseer of Cardiothoracic Anesthesia and Heart Failure Critical Attention at Hahnemann University Hospital.
27. I eat lots of protein. Since the heart is a muscle, it takes daily lean proteins. Despite earlier heart health advice, low-fat foods shouldn't be the emphasis on the diet. It's better to consume meats and foods with nutrients that will protect the center. I actually eat plenty of grass-fed meat and wild-caught seafood along with heart-healthy olive oil, nuts, and fresh vegetables. And I ensure that you avoid meat and foods that contain antibiotics or hormones. Al Kmard, a cardiologist in Sarasota and author of 12 to 15 books on health and wellness.
28. I take probiotics. Certain sorts of probiotics, such as Lactobacillus acidophilus and Bifidobacterium lactis, both of which are commonly seen in over-the-counter probiotic formulations, have been shown to significantly decrease bad cholesterol and decrease other markers that may lead to heart disease. Even though the desired info is promising, more studies are needed, but in the meantime taking probiotics may also help with other health concerns like gastrointestinal discomfort. Nicole Van Groningen, Maryland.
29. I drink alcoholic beverages in moderation. I positively monitor my drinking and I tend to drink a tiny amount regularly, which is better than drinking alcohol large volumes on a single occasion. Moderate having of 1 to 2 servings per day, 1 drink for females, 2 for men, may offer security from heart disease. Although that does not imply you ought. Now, if you do not drink in any way, keep it that way. If you find yourself drinking more than 1 or 2 drinks within an occasion, it can improve your risk of a heart stroke. Samuel Malloy, Maryland, medical director at Dr. Felix. Talk to your doctor to be sure alcohol is safe for you.
30. I eat sunset chocolate. I love darker chocolate. Not only is it delicious, but it is a source of polyphenols, which might improve artery elasticity that help lower blood pressure. When looking for the perfect darker chocolate, keep an eyesight out for at least 75% cocoa and then savor an ounces or maybe more. Cynthia Guichard, MD, cardiovascular system specialist and medical overseer of Kenyon Ranch in Lenox. Thanks for watching. Please subscribe to the channel. See you again.